Everybody, how y'all doing today, man? First thing first, thank you for your love and your support. I highly appreciate it. Can't express it enough. Real talk, real shit. So anyways, y'all, let's get straight into it, man. So what you looking at right now, man, is y'all boy CJ on 32s, okay? Now, I started, so I took a break making videos about his raffles, right? Because I started thinking to myself, it has to be something deeper, you know what I'm saying, that he's doing to people that's going above our head. Because like I told y'all, man, a lot of the times when we search for the truth, you know what I mean, it be right in front of us. Like sometimes we don't have to go to the extent, you know what I'm saying, and research after research. Sometimes, you know, they expose themselves. Sometimes they put it out there where you don't have to look, it's just there. You just got to read between the lines. So I started thinking to myself, I said, you know what he's doing, a lot of other YouTube influencers are doing, right? But what make it so worse for him is that he's doing it like literally right in everybody's faces, right? Like literally with these raffles. Because what he's doing is pretty much, right, he's pretty much already selling the car to the dealership, right? And when he's doing that, he's already knowing where the car gonna go, right? So let's say the car costs him $30K. He probably selling it for $25K. Then he's raffling it off and he's getting anywhere between $70K to $200 to $300K, okay? Now, I know he don't want to show his numbers, you know what I'm saying, but if you do raffle.com, anybody can go to raffle.com right now, create a fake raffle, you know what I'm saying? And you see, you know, put what you want your ticket price to be, for an example like that. And it's going to show you, like, if you got 1,000 subscribers, for an example, you just need 50 to 100 of them to buy a ticket at $50 to $100. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is how you come up now, right? When you watch him, he keeps saying to everybody the same thing, right? He keeps saying, like, they always say they work hard and all this other stuff. They do this, they do that. This is how they making their money, but they never, you notice how I want y'all to pay attention, y'all. I know I want y'all to feel like I'm just rambling, because I promise I'm saying some good shit, man. Just keep, you know what I mean, just hear nigga out real quick. Like, they always ramble and be like, yeah, they made this amount of money, that amount of money. But, you know, shout out to Ice Cream Vlogs, because he said it best, man. I want to requote that. It's like, once they take our money, our people money, right? Once they do this, what do, y'all? They start to floss on camera and start to buy things, right? So in other words, we know any YouTuber like myself that got their videos monetized, we know how much these YouTubers make, okay? We may not know exact verbatim percent, but we have a strong estimate of how much they get paid, okay? It's not rocket science to figure out. Anybody that got their channel monetized knows what somebody is pretty much making. You don't even have to go on Social Blade, y'all, because if you monetize, you kind of know how much that channel is getting paid, right? You probably got a more better estimate than Social Blade, some of us, right? Now, the money he's making from his YouTube is clearly wouldn't cover the cars, the fleet of cars he got, okay? So, in other words, he need us. He need his subscribers to be able to scam to make this money, okay? So without us, he couldn't do it, okay? And once he makes this money, he's back on YouTube, flashing and pretty much throwing it in people's faces that you guys are naive for buying it, okay? Now, I want y'all to just look at these raffles, y'all. They went from new cars to old, beat-up cars, y'all. I'm not even lying, okay? And I know anybody who loves old school cars like myself would understand that these are not real old school cars. And in the SS that he sold, allegedly raffled off, it wasn't even a real SS. And I guarantee that anybody that feel like they want to debate with me about that car, be a man or be a woman about it, DM me and let's make it happen. Because I guarantee y'all, anybody who love old school cars can tell those was fake decals, okay? And I noticed one of the SS's was backwards at that too. Okay, I know for sure that was not a real SS that he sold. Okay, that he allegedly auctioned off. And in fact, the guy who got the SS was the same guy that won CJ So Cool raffle. And I knew that for sure. You see what I'm saying? Now, once he hired this guy to pretend he won a car, obviously he hit CJ up, because if you notice, if you notice that CJ So Cool private a couple of videos mysteriously when CJ on 32s did his auction. And so I want y'all to understand that too, y'all. Everybody pay attention to when they start doing these raffles, how certain other channels are private in their videos on certain raffles. Okay? Now, so y'all already know that, okay? I want to show y'all something, man. This is how desperate people are, okay? He put fourth place, FORTH, $250. He was so desperate to get this raffle off as soon as possible to get money, he spelled fourth wrong. Now, come on, y'all. I'm saying, like, first of all, I'm a person that I make tons of mistakes, right? When I'm writing, a lot of my subscribers be like, yo, you spelled this wrong, this wrong. I be like, okay, cool, thank you, right? You know what I'm saying? But if I'm doing a raffle, y'all, I'm taking somebody's money. I got to make sure it has to be a proofreader, right? It has to be. A lot of times, too, when I'm doing it, too, it be auto text, and it might just spell the word incorrectly, right? Depending on if you're doing it on the phone. I wouldn't do a raffle on the phone. It'd be done on the computer, right? But this clearly shows y'all he's not even taking time out his day, okay, to even check the spelling. So he's selling it to y'all for 200. I mean, he's putting fourth place, $250, okay? And again, we never hear about these people picking up this money. Now, for everybody out there just watching this video, the real question is CJ So Cool, is he an agent, right? Now, when you think about CJ, when you think about 32 Gang, okay, which is GANG, he's adding the ENT on there, okay? So it kind of make me think, you know, that he's an agent, because he's pretty much putting it out there. And I'm starting to notice that guys is, yo, anybody seen the video of him going to the fair? He was like the only nigga dressed up head to toe, very flashy, right? Nobody does that at fairs hardly, man. Who gets tip-top dressed for a fair, bro? You could be walking around literally half the day and standing half the day. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's a fun / kind of sweaty event depending on the weather. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't make no sense, but I noticed everywhere he goes, when he goes, other than his hometown, pretty much, he's super flashy. So it started making sense to me, because usually when guys are that flashy like that, they literally are agents. You know, an Asian chance of getting touched are slim to none. And when people think about his sidekick, oh, he got a strap, this and that. Like, I don't believe that. First of all, we don't know to that, number one, for that gun to be real. Allegedly, with his record, he shouldn't be able to carry a firearm. And number three, he's not enough protection to you know what I'm saying, whether he's amazing at using the gun that he has, which I, you know what I'm saying, which I doubt it. And I'm only saying that because he allegedly wear glasses, and at one point he had bifocal glasses. So I'm pretty sure his peripheral vision could not be that great. You know, if he went to the shootout with somebody, I'm just going off of facts now. I'm not saying anybody wearing glasses can't shoot good, not at all. I'm saying your peripheral vision, I know I'm probably pronouncing that word wrong, so somebody please correct me, can't be that great for you to be the hitman or somebody, you know what I'm saying, to protect somebody. You can't be that great with your gun, is what I'm pretty much saying. Okay, now, I started to think, I said, you know what, it's a pattern, like, okay, there's some stuff that people said about CJ So Cool being a pedophile. I even watched a video where a lady recorded a clip of him looking allegedly at his daughter in a strange way. And I started to think for myself, I said, you know what? It's been people saying that CJ So Cool is a pedophile. and they said that actually he got some stuff expunged off his record. That he say he's a 4-time felon for that he glorifies, by the way, right? But he doesn't tell us the truth on exactly what he did. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't tell us the truth exactly what he did. Okay? And so I started thinking, I said, you know, you could be a felon for being a child molester. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it would make more sense for somebody to, because see, the thing is, I don't brag to nobody or talk to nobody about my record. That's nothing to brag or talk about. You know what I mean? If anything, you incriminate yourself like that. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? But he does it every chance he get. Okay? Also, in his latest video, I noticed the guy asked him what cartel you work for. And he tried to play it off. So I don't believe necessarily he works for a cartel, because I know those are code words to pretty much being an agent. Like, you know what I mean? What force are you with? Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are pretty much code words, right? Now allegedly this girl who he got pregnant, and again, y'all, there's always two sides to every story. So we can't just believe what she's saying, because in reality, it happens like that a lot. You know what I mean? Some guy who got a lot of clout money get with some girl who claims she's pregnant by him. You know what I mean? We don't know it to be for a fact. But what we do know for a fact is she's by far underage, right? We know for sure she is young. And we know that his daughter that he got is her age. So, you know, that should show y'all how sick somebody is. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That should show y'all just off top on how sick a mind could his mind be, right? Because he's never talking to a woman his age. He shies away from that. It's always some young woman. Like, it's some woman who's way younger than him. And I feel like that's sick, because y'all got to look at it like, just because our law says a woman is 18, when 18 years old, she considered a woman. Me as a man, I don't follow that law, because that's sickening, right? Because that just means she's 17, 364 days, she's a minor. And then 365 days, now she's 18. All of a sudden, now she qualifies to be a woman. And men see that as an opportunity, and they take advantage of it every chance they get. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to throw nobody's name out here for this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't spoke to nobody on, can I use this? Can I say your name? Can I say your name? But it's on record, though. People saying he loved messing around with girls that's 15 and 16-year-old. Because, number one, he can take advantage. Number two, he can fool and trick them. You know? So, it will make a lot of sense for him to be able to have a record for people like that. To have a record for people like that, excuse me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he said he's a 4-time felon. Again, we don't know exactly, and we don't even know what he exactly how he became a felon, and we also don't know the stuff he allegedly got expunged. But what we could go by is the ages of these girls in this video. They're by far young, and they're questionable. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of weird for a man that's pushing his 50s to walk around and want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It just don't really sound right. It don't really sound right at all. Like, he not one time went on a date with a woman his age. Not one time. You know what I mean? You would think somebody got that type of money and fame would get them a woman their age with a business or something, you know, that's financially good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense at all. And the fact that I don't even want to speak on his children, you know what I'm saying? And what he do for them, what he don't do for them. I just want to speak on the fact that at the end of the day, it's a pattern he got with these young girls. It's the same way he's taking advantage of them little girls. He's doing the same thing to his subscribers, making y'all buy tickets. Not making y'all, but implying for y'all to buy tickets. Okay? And the nigga won't even raffle y'all, give y'all a real car. None of these people, every time somebody wins a raffle in this car, there's always research done on that person, where they always in somebody else's video, if not their videos. You know what I'm saying? It just I believe it when somebody that actually when somebody win a raffle, and you know what I'm saying, and they actually happy when they win a raffle. All these people that win, They are very quiet. They get a phone call. They always pick up most of the time. They just very quiet. They never seem enthused. Like, you mean to tell me I want a new Mercedes Benz? Excuse me. Now, me personally, I don't really rock with Mercedes. I'm not really a foreign dude, but you know what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me like I want a new Mercedes Benz and I won't be happy? I'll be very excited. You know what I mean, and be more excited to sell it. But I'll be super excited. Oh, I don't won. You know what I'm saying? I spent a couple hundred and I won about 50K. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be excited. None of these people excited. And all these people, y'all are old in age. Have y'all paid attention to that? They're old in age. Why haven't they been a teenager? Because these are the ones that's paying this money for it. Because he knows. He already knows that. With that said, man, much love and respect to everybody, man. Y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Apologize if it seemed like such a long rant. In my part 2 video, I'm going to have to put clips for y'all of the stuff I found. And I have to get a couple people permission to be able to show y'all some documents that was given to me. Hey, y'all have a good day, man.